Hey everyone, this is Just Thrasher. This is Just Thrasher.
It is though. Look, it is.
All right, no. All right, here we go. Y'all ain't gonna use this shit. Hey everyone, I am Just Thrasher, writer, director, producer of Unrequited, and this is another after show. Today I have a guest with me.
All right, what it do, guys? This is Terrence Ridley. I actually play Asher on the new hit series Unrequited.
Before we get into it, your acting journey, and this is something that you want to do. You moved to LA for this,
Yes.
Of course. So what made you want to be a part of Unrequited? Like what grabbed you for this role?
Initially, I wanted to audition for Liam. I think now that I see who Asher is, I love playing his character because it's so dynamic. Like, it's so many different layers to him.
All right.
And I feel like there are different layers to Liam as well, but I like kind of being a mix between an antagonist and a protagonist, if that's
Okay.
a way that you may see it. But yeah, I like the depth to Asher's character. And so what drew me to it was the unknown. So once I learned about what the project was about, and I saw like the direction in which it was heading, I love the fact that a lot of it is unknown and you have to tune in. We don't really see too many series nowadays where people actually have to follow and keep up with it. So I love that aspect of it. It's more mysterious as well. So you don't really get the gist of who everyone is until it's all revealed.
And in real life, are you that type of person? Mysterious? Like
in real life, I feel like some people may, describe me as mysterious. Me, myself, I feel like I'm an open book. But not just any book. I feel like I'm one of those books when you enter a bookstore, the cover will speak to you if it's something that you should gravitate towards,
And so let's just go back to the beginning of the first episode, where we see Asher make an appearance towards the end.
Yes.
And you reading that and knowing you had to be the bad guy, sort of. So how did you feel like when you had to do that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy because that's kind of a parallel between Asher and myself. I'm a jokester. Like, I love to laugh.
Okay.
So I feel as though, yes, he was a bit strong for that to be his initial introduction, but I feel like he was very playful in it.
And I was about to say the same thing.
Like, some people may have perceived it to be aggression, whereas though me, myself, knowing myself, I put myself in, the character's place, and I felt like he was kind of toying with him just to test him and see, what he really thought, how he really felt.
Yeah.
And I'm very much so that person. So.
I feel like when you were on set and having to do your lines like over and over, I was like, I feel like this is you a little bit. Like, still getting to know you. I was like, the way you played it, what you played well, I said, maybe this is part of him, because the way your gestures were when you were like with your laptop and the way you looked at Liam, and I didn't have to give you much direction with that scene in particular. And I was like, oh, I think this is him slightly, because you played it kind of well. So now that you have gotten some experience with being on this journey with Liam, where do you see it going? Where do you see this, but for you? As Ash.
Yes.
Like, now that you are, we're in a few episodes now. Can you see, like, you have any idea of what you think the ending might be, or just like you thinking about it like that?
I feel as though there is a connection there. I don't know if it'll toggle the lines between romantic and platonic. Okay. But I feel like it's that somewhere in between the cross.
I feel like that's real life, Sometimes you have these friendships where you have moments you're trying to figure out, oh, do I really like this person, or can I be friends with this person? Or is it just better to be friends? Sometimes we take that like leap, and that leap is a bad leap. So I think what Liam and Ash has is something I like to play with. I could have easily done something in the first, second episode to get them together, but I didn't want to do that. So I like the fact that you answered it the way you answered, because I'm like, I was always trying to figure out what's in your head when you were playing these roles, you know?
Yes. As far as my acting as Asher, I feel like I like Liam, but from Terrence's perspective, I don't know if Asher is flirting, if Asher is just playing, if you know what his true intentions are. I don't feel like he's a bad guy. So I do feel like it's genuine in whatever he's presenting. But the question is, what are you presenting? And how that kind of mirrors my real life. I feel as though I like to lead with love. So I have so many different friendships that at some point I think people kind of misconstrued what the relationship was and assumed it was a bit more romantic. And it's like, well, no, I'm really a platonic friend of yours. I just love you.
Well, okay, let's just talk about that then, because the fact that you feel that way, right? And then you got a friend who's in this unrequited relationship already in his head of what he think that you and him have. That's pretty much what that is. And that's, you know, so I think that everybody can relate to that.
So that's why I love the whole storyline, because it's so true. Like this happens. Like so many people imagine, hell, I've imagined scenarios of me with specific people, and I'm thinking of someone in particular currently. But I've had scenarios where I played out how I wanted a situation to go, how I wanted a conversation to go. I hit a little Issa Rae moment in the mirror, making up raps and talking to myself.
I did this for a reason, just writing it in general, because I knew how I kind of felt with a couple of people in my life, and then even people telling me how they felt about me. Just exploring it, maybe exaggerating it a little bit, but then at the same time, everyone goes through this, but no one talks about it.
Exactly.
They're embarrassed. Like, even I talked to a friend who actually watched a few episodes of it, and they're like, I literally been through that. I've never said it out loud. And I was like, this is the purpose. This is the reason why we created this, so that people can talk about stuff like this. On top of the subject of just being able to go to therapists, mental health issues, and being able to talk to people, even if you think it's just the craziest things. You know, because you never know. There's so many people out there who can relate, which you kind of have, right? If we don't have these conversations and you have it all in your head, it could spiral into a whole different world. And then people will have this whole life of love and relationship when you don't even know.
And then people will go on and tell those stories to individuals as if they were true or situations.
Oh my goodness. Writing this kind of made me remember that I had an incident that someone was in love with me and I didn't even know.
I've had your average friend like tell other people like, yeah, that's my boo. Like, we always together, we chilling, we do this, we do that. And it's like, yeah, no, that's my dog. Like, we friends, but it's never been nothing romantic. Like, and I had to realize, like, bro, it's you. It's you. Like, sometimes it is me. And I had to take a step back and realize that I had a friend. She was actually telling our mutual friends that there was a connection. And I'm just like, I thought that was the homegirl. Like, I didn't think it was that serious.
I want to bring it back to episode 2, all right?
Okay.
So you're in episode 2. And now you're reading it and you're trying to figure out how you're going to play this character. How is it? Because I feel like that was a very special moment, and just in general, right? The connection with you and Liam already. I think people seeing that was their eye-opening of something that could possibly happen. But I want to know, what did you feel coming?
I feel like that actually made my character a bit more digestive in the fans' eyes. The reason I say that is because, like I said, that first episode, you came in hot. Like, I came in...
You did.
Like, I was trying to basically beat Liam up at the restaurant, right? I mean, at the cafe. But the next time I actually bumped into him, it was more intimate. It was a lot more of a pleasant meeting. And I think you got that softer side of Asher, that more human side. So
and I feel like this thing where I seen you, and I'm just trying to think, because I write as I go. I was thinking you could be the nemesis, the enemy, right? The entire time. But getting to know you, I was like, I don't think he needs to be like that.
That's
you have a beautiful smile. You have a beautiful personality.
Thank you.
And so writing it as I go allowed me to change it up a little bit. And I kind of wanted to kind of like see where you would go if you were a nice person. Having a show like this, the importance of having a Black queer show, what are your thoughts on that?
So I feel like it's in essence supposed to be a queer show, but I feel like we get to explore the characters individually.
Yes.
I feel like we get to get an essence of who Liam is, who Asher is, who Amber is, who Dex is outside of a sexual orientation. And I feel like in the real world, as well as portrayed on screen, a lot of the content surrounding sexual orientation, especially queer, gay, lesbian, you know, is basically overly sexualized. And it's all about the physical connection. I feel like this one, although it's a bit of a mental connection and messing with Liam, but I feel like this show actually dives into the personality and the lives of said queer people versus, oh, let's show his body, oh, let's show this one's butt, oh, let's show... It's not a need for that at all corners. Like sometimes you can actually tell a story. So I feel like this is definitely necessary. And I feel like because of the content, because we're discussing something that may happen to many more people than we know, you know, and it's not a topic that just only happens to queer individuals. It does happen to heterosexuals as well as homosexuals. So it's literally a necessary piece, in my opinion.
Okay. So, Mr. Ash, no. So what are you looking for the remaining of the season, for the rest of the season?
I'm looking for the big reveal.
Oh, are you excited for that?
Yes. I want to know who actually ends up with Liam. I actually want to know who's real, who's not, who's a figment of his imagination. I kind of have an inkling that all parties are real, but I feel like the connection that Liam has with each individual party is a bit fabricated by his imagination.
I like that perspective, actually.
Yeah, I feel as though he knows that he actually met these people in some capacity, but is it the real way that it's been expressed to us? Why?
Look,
know?
I love this because it's funny because I'm just writing by myself and I'm like, what do everyone else thinks about this?
But this is the thing, like the reason I love the cast is because all of us have a background in TV. I think you guys just found out that my degree is actually in mass communications TV production.
Oh yeah.
So I had a background in this as well. So not only am I trying to bring the character to life, but I'm already thinking when I'm looking at my script, oh, what was just thinking when he types this, and where do you think the next scene is going to go? Right. What happened prior to you entering this scene? So it's all these things that I'm thinking about.
Okay.
But I'm just waiting to see. I think there's much more to explore with Liam, for sure. But I feel like Asher and Dex will be along for the ride. I really want to see who's what and like who he really has genuine, well, I guess he has feelings for both, but who shares a slight interest or maybe that same interest.
Okay.
And I also want to see the dynamic between him and Amber, if they fall out, if they remain friends, because Amber's low-key a little messy. And a little? She does seem like a good friend that cares, but I think she needs to learn how to not overstep her boundaries.
All right. Well, we'll see in the future.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, and share with your friends, share with your neighbors, share with everybody you can.
Comment, like, get the word out. Great series.
Thank you for watching.